Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel PD Bros. So today's topic is on the common carotid artery. So I have already discussed about the contents of the carotid triangle. I have told you I will take a section on the common carotid artery. So today's topic I am going to take that common carotid artery. It's a simple topic. So let's move on to the topic common carotid artery. So before going to the topic, the carotid artery, thus for every artery there have to be an origin. So the carotid artery, there are two right and left common carotid artery. This right common carotid artery arises from the brachiocephalic artery. Before that, let me explain. This is arch of aorta. You all are familiar with the arch of aorta. Let's not discuss. Let's just move into the topic. It is the arch of aorta. And there are three branches coming from left subclavian artery, left common carotid artery, brachiocephalic artery. You have already familiar with those branches too. So the left subclavian artery, now it's not that important, but we will surely make a section on the if it is important. So the left common carotid artery. The left common carotid artery is directly originate from the arch of aorta, while the right common carotid artery is not directly originate. It's originate from the brachiocephalic artery, which in turn a branch of arch of aorta. So I have colored the right subclavian brachiocephalic artery, left subclavian artery, all in different color, because to make you understand the right common carotid artery and left common carotid artery in the red color. So if in the exam you need to draw all this artery in the red color. So it is only for this video that I have colored it in a different manner. So the right common carotid artery and the left common carotid artery. The origin of the common carotid artery, the left is directly from the arch of aorta, and right is from the brachiocephalic artery, which in turn a branch of the arch of aorta. That's all for the origin. Now let's move on to the course. It's nothing but about the course. It's just go and terminate into internal carotid artery and external carotid artery. I have drawn this diagram. This is the common carotid artery. It's just move and terminate into the internal and external carotid artery. So before in the termination, there are two things that gives the speciality for the common carotid artery. It is the carotid sinus and carotid body. So what is carotid body and carotid sinus? Let's discuss. Carotid sinus, it's a dilation which is present at the termination of the common carotid artery or at the beginning of the internal carotid artery. The dilation that dilation is known as, we can see a dilated portion here. This is the carotid sinus. So what's the specialty for this carotid sinus? The carotid sinus is innervated by the glossopharyngeal and sympathetic nerves. So it is not that specialty. The speciality of the carotid sinus is the baroreceptors. It can regulate the blood pressure. That is the speciality for the carotid sinus. And of course, when we are moving to the carotid body, it's a small reddish brown structure which is present behind the bifurcation of the common carotid artery. So we can it is present behind. So I have marked the position of the carotid body here. It is innervated by the glossopharyngeal and vagus and also sympathetic nerves. So what is the speciality for the carotid body? It's have a chemoreceptors. So what's the speciality of the chemoreceptors? The chemoreceptors which is respond to the change in the oxygen and carbon dioxide and pH content of the blood, and thus in turn act as the necessary measures to act against it. So the carotid body can adjust the pH of the body, carbon dioxide content and oxygen content of the body. All these are the specialities of the carotid sinus and carotid body. So let's discuss in a nutshell. The common carotid artery is originate origination. The right common carotid artery from the brachiocephalic artery, left common carotid artery from the directly from the arch of aorta, and we at the termination we have a carotid sinus and a carotid body. The carotid sinus, it's a dilation which is present at the termination or the termination of the common carotid artery or the beginning of the internal carotid artery. It has glossopharyngeal and sympathetic innervation. It acts as a baroreceptor. The carotid body, which is innervated by the glossopharyngeal, vagus and sympathetic nerve, which act as a chemoreceptor. And the carotid body is an oval, small, reddish brown structure which is present behind the bifurcation of the common carotid artery, which is the position here. So all these are for the common carotid artery. The clinical anatomy. Here we have discussed about the carotid sinus syndrome. So what is carotid sinus syndrome? The carotid sinus is richly innervated by the nerves. In some person, this sinus may be hypersensitive. So such persons will sudden rotation of the head may cause slowing of the heart, and that condition is known as the carotid sinus syndrome. These are for the clinical anatomy. Hope you like this video, and thanks for watching. If you like this video, hit the like button, and if you don't like it, dislike it, and subscribe my channel so that I will get motivated to create more videos for you. And click on the bell icon and click on the all so that you will get notification on my future videos. And share this video to your friends and comment this video so that I will improve my videos for you. Thank you, and we will meet soon.